What is folk etymology in language? Imagine hearing a word that sounds strange or unfamiliar, and then you or others start changing it to something easier to understand. That's what folk etymology is all about. It's a way people reshape words to make sense of them. When a word comes from another language or an old form, it can be hard to recognize. So, speakers often modify the word's spelling, pronunciation, or meaning to fit what they already know. This process happens a lot with borrowed words, called loanwords, or with words that have become unclear over time. For example, the word sparrowgrass was once used for asparagus. English speakers changed it because they thought it sounded more familiar, even though it was originally from Greek. Another example is cockroach, which comes from the Spanish word cucaracha. English speakers altered it to sound like cock and roach, even though those parts have no real link to the insect. Folk etymology can also change how a word is spelled or pronounced, sometimes creating new words or phrases. For instance, the word apron came from hearing a napron, where the A was mistaken as part of the word. This shows how language users often reshape words to match their understanding. It's a natural part of how language evolves, making words more familiar and easier to remember. In the study of word origins and etymology, folk etymology highlights how everyday people influence language by reinterpreting words over time. It's a fascinating way to see how language changes because of human habits and perceptions. For example, the word woodchuck is a result of folk etymology. English speakers adapted a Native American word into a form that sounded familiar to them, even though the original word had a different meaning. So, folk etymology is like a language game where people adjust words to fit their own understanding, often making language more accessible but sometimes changing the original meaning.